Hey there, this is Tracking25 and today we're going to be building the automatic brewing stand that you see right behind me. Now to use this brewing stand, it is very simple. All you have to do is just press the button of the roasting that you want to brew and then make sure you flick the lever right over here to either get redstone dust or glowstone dust depending if the light is on or off. When you press the button right over there, you'll see that your items will come down and go into the brewing stand right over here and start brewing your potion, and the rest of them will be in the hopper right over here. Now this system may be a bit confusing to build, but if you follow off this tutorial, you can get this brewing stand in your station all done and done. So anyways, let's get on with the tutorial. Now to start off the build, what you have to do is place a chest down right over here, and then I have a hopper going into that chest just right there. Then on top of this hopper, you want to place a brewing stand and then put hoppers going into the side of it, just like that over here on this side. Same thing on that side. And you want to come behind this hopper right over there, break a block there, place a new one down there, and have a redstone torch on this block. This will stop the water bottles from going down to that hopper over here. Now behind this hopper, what you're going to do is place another hopper that way, another hopper that way, and then build out a double chest going this way. And this double chest, we're going to be filling it with water bottles. You can fill it with as many water bottles as you want, and you can always restock it when you run out for your brewing station. Now over here on this chest, or hopper exactly, you want to place another chest there, and then fill this out with blaze powder, just like that, as much as you want. And you can check your brewing stand right over here, and you should notice that your blaze powder is filling up, and it should be filled with water bottles, and they're not going to this hopper right over there. And now we can get started with building the wall. Now to build the wall, you just want to go out 8 blocks from this chest right over here, and then build it 2 high, and do the same thing on this side right over here. And then when you build out the 2 high walls, you want to put buttons on the first 6 walls right over here, 6, and then same thing on this side. And then we're going to be building the same thing on both the sides over there. So in the back over here, what you want to do is come behind there, you want to place blocks just all along the wall like here until you get to 6, the first 6 where the buttons are on, just like that. And over here, what you want to do is place redstone dust on this block right here, then a repeater there, then redstone dust, then a repeater, then redstone dust, and then a repeater. And you want to place 2 blocks in front of it right over here, making a little pattern just like that. And in front where you have the redstone dust, you just want to place repeaters that way, and that way, and fill this line up with redstone dust, and then place blocks on top of these repeaters right over here, going all the way out over there. Perfect. And then when you get to the end of the line over here, you want to make a little triangle going out a block here, block here, block here, placing redstone dust on this block, and then a repeater set the 4 ticks over here. Now we're going to build the exact same thing on this side right over here. Now once you finish building out both sides over here, they should look symmetrical. And you want to come to this far side right over here and actually break this redstone dust over here, break this block there, and place another block and place redstone dust right there. This is where we're going to be putting our fermented spider eye, because it only needs water bottles and the fermented spider eye to make the potion work. So we're going to be building a system at the end of the tutorial just to have its own little separation system right over here. Now on all these blocks, what you want to do is place torches going up like that, and the same thing on these blocks right over here. It's going to be the same thing on both sides, so you can just build one side out at a time and then do the other side after. Then on top of the torches, you want to place blocks just like that until you get to right there, and then you want to place torches on these blocks right over here, and then blocks on top of these torches just like that. And right over here, you want to go out 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, and break these 2 blocks over there and place a sticky piston facing this way and 6 of them going along just like that until you get to the end right over here. And you want to fill it out with blocks just like that and place redstone dust on all these blocks over here. Now you just have to repeat that same thing over here on that side over there, and then we can get on to the next step of the tutorial. Now the next step we're going to be doing is building the clock system that allows the potions to go down to the hopper after a certain amount of time. Now we place the redstone repeaters right over here. You should want to place a block up like that, a block down over there, and another block up like that. Place redstone dust on this block over here, and place a dropper facing upwards right over here. You don't need the bottom dropper over here, we can just break that. Perfect. Now once you've done that, you want to come to this side over here, place a block up like that, and then a dropper facing this way, and another dropper facing this way, making sure that it's going into that dropper there. You can break those blocks over there, and then place 2 blocks in front of it right over here with a comparator on this block here, comparator on this block right over here, And then in front of these comparators, you want to place hoppers going into each other. So you might have to place a couple up just like that. Just get one going into that one over here. Break those. Another one going into that one over there. We don't need that over here. And then in front of this hopper, you just want to place a block right over here with comparator. And then in front of that comparator in the block, another block, oops, just up like this. And we can put that one back right over there. Then redstone dust on this block over here, and this is the clock almost done. Now in this dropper, what you want to do is place any old item just like that, and then place another block out behind over here in this dropper. And then we want to build out a little bit of like a platform right over here, placing blocks just like this, making a sort of T shape just like that. Now over here, you want to place a chest right over there, and in this chest you have to fill it up with wooden shovels until you get to this point right over here, which is 9 and then 6, so 15 wooden shovels just right over here. Once you have placed your wooden shovels in the chest right over here, in front of that you should have to place a comparator facing this way, another comparator facing this way with dust on this block there, and a repeater right over here, dust on this block right over here, and a comparator facing this way, and then come right over here and then place a block right over there, and this is our clock all done. Now to fill up the clock, what you have to do in this hopper right over here, you have to fill it up with 2 stacks and then 40 items. So just like that, take a couple out, a couple more in, 40 items, and this is going to be the clock for our brewing system. Now to this side of the clock right over here, you just want to break out a couple blocks right over here, place them there, a couple blocks, replace them here, and place redstone dust on this block and this block there, this one here. Now a comparator facing this way and a comparator facing this way, and that is going to actually hold the items in this hopper right over here. And to do that, what we have to do is just break out a little bit of blocks down over here, making a 2 deep tunnel going about 7 blocks in this direction until you get to this block over here that we placed in the beginning before. Now right over here, all you have to do is place a redstone torch on that block right over there. If you don't have a torch, you can just get one right over here. When you place that redstone torch over there, you just want to place a couple pieces of redstone dust going out this way until you get to this point right over here. And you want to place a block right down over here, breaking that one there, placing a repeater with 2 ticks, this block right over here, the redstone torch on that block over there, and you should notice that that torch is still on, which is perfect. I'm going to come to this side right over here and place a couple blocks going out like this until you get in line with over here. You want to place a redstone repeater facing this way, set this to 2 ticks, and a couple dust going out just like that. Then over here you want to go up a block, and same thing over here, going up a block, breaking out these bottom blocks over here and placing a torch on this block right over here, and then another torch right over here, and this is going to pretty much stop the water bottles from going into the brewing stand right over here. Now we're going to be building a system that only allows you to press the button once to make sure you don't spam the potions. And to do that, we have to come right over here where we have this block with the comparator there. Place a block facing this way, a block that way there. Then you want to have a redstone repeater over here and set that to 1 tick. And over here, you can set this to 2 ticks. Now in front of this repeater, what you want to do is just place a block up just like that. Break that bottom block over here. Then make a little torch tower going up just like that. You should see that those pistons extend. Then right over here, you just want to place a redstone torch over here. And you have to go out a couple blocks from right over here, just like that. 1 more block. Break the 2 blocks over here and place a sticky piston facing this way. Now we're going to do the exact same thing on the opposite side over here. And go a block up from this repeater over here. Go across until you get to this point right over here, in line with that same block over here. So you want to notice you want to go 1 block in from that purple block right there. So same thing, 1 block in. You want to go down a block right over here, place a couple blocks going this way until you get in line with that torch tower over there. Place a block up like that, a torch on this block right over here, torch right over here, then have a redstone repeater into that block there with redstone dust on all these blocks right over here. Making sure it's on every block, and then we want to go out a couple blocks right over here. And same thing like before, you want to place a sticky piston facing this way. And you can break the blocks that you don't need. Now we're going to be placing in all the hoppers and the droppers for the system. So on the top of the brewing stand, what you're going to do is place a hopper going into it just like that, and then coming back over here, and place a couple hoppers going into it until you get in line with this dropper right over here, just like that. And you want to go up 1 hopper just like that, and 1 more up like here, and then go into this side, this side right over here. And when you get to the top over here, we're going to continue the hoppers going out this way. But before we do that, we want to place droppers facing this way. And same thing on this side, droppers facing this way. And you want to continue the hoppers going over here. Just like that, and the same thing on this side over here. Perfect. And now in these droppers, this is where we're putting our materials for the potions. So the fire, the puffer fish, and everything goes in these droppers over here, but we'll be doing that at the end of this tutorial. Next step, we're going to be putting the system that allows the glowstone and redstone to go into the hoppers just right over here. So in this bottom hopper right over there, what you want to do is place a couple blocks going out like this, break that block over there, and have a comparator facing this way, a block in front of it just like that going up, and placing a block down right over here, another block up like that, breaking this block here, this block there, and doing the same thing on this side over there, breaking that block over there, have a comparator facing this way. And on this block right over here, you want to place redstone dust, and have another block in front of it just like there with a redstone torch on this block over here. Now right over there, what you want to do is place hoppers going just like this into this hopper, middle one over here, and then to that one over here, and then going back until you get to the redstone torch, doing the same thing on this side, making sure that these hoppers are going into this hopper right over there, and then back until you get to the redstone torch. And on top of these blocks right over here, what you want to do is place a chest there, and then this chest right over here, you can fill it up with redstone dust, and this one right over here, you fill it out with glowstone. And what you also have to do is in this hopper right over here, put one glowstone there. Same thing over here, put one piece of redstone dust there. And the system is almost ready to go. Now we're going to be placing the redstone lamps for our system over here. So you want to place a redstone lamp in front of that chest there on that block over here. Place a comparator going this way, and comparator this way. And this will let us know when our water bottles are empty and when the blaze powder is empty. Now we want to go up 4 blocks from this chest over here. So 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th block right over here, we want to place another redstone lamp. Then behind the redstone lamp, you want to place a torch. Then go up a block like this, another torch, and then up another block, and have a torch on this block over here, and then continue out blocks till you get to right over here, until you get that point there. And then you want to place redstone dust on all these blocks over here. And you want to come down over here and build a little T going down, just like that. We don't need this block over here. Let's redstone dust on this block there, and then on this side over here, we're gonna have a redstone torch. And this side over here, we're just gonna continue out a few blocks just like that, and place redstone dust in these blocks over here. Now what this will do, this will change it pretty much from redstone to glowstone with our piston right over here. And to do that, you just want to place a block behind this comparator here, make sure it's a redstone block, another block right over here, and you want to place a sticky piston just right over here, and then go out a couple blocks just like this, and then place a sticky piston facing this way. If the block's not retracted there, you can just break it there, put it there. But now pretty much we can switch it between glowstone and redstone just like that once we put a lever on this block right over here. Then we put the lever on the block over here, we can just put a couple blocks to the side just like that. And more redstone lamps right over here. And if we flick it, it will change from glowstone to redstone. Just like that. And to know which one is glowstone and which one is redstone, you just have to go to the chest that does not have the redstone block behind it. So glowstone is that one right over here. So glowstone will be when the lever is off, or when this is off over here. And then redstone will be when it's on. And what you can do is just come behind here and just place a block just like that. And have just a torch over here powering this redstone lamp over here. And then you can put an iron frame like I did on that side over there with the redstone lamp there, just to know that when it's on, it's the redstone, and when it's off, it's the glowstone. Now before we build out the walls over here, we want to come to the back where we place this block right over there and just continue the pattern going out until you get into this gap right over here. So breaking the blocks down over here until you get out to here. And then when you do that, you just want to fill it with redstone dust going this way. And when you get to this point right over here, you should want to place a block up like that, cutting that current off. Another block over here. Place redstone dust on this block over here, Now this is going to be set up for the fermented spider eye. So in this slot right over here, you can only put your fermented spider eye. So you have to make sure that that's the spider eye, but for the rest run, it doesn't really matter where you put the potions. You can put any blocks that you want over here. Just fill it out with blocks like there, put item frames over here, and they can start filling out your potions by placing that there, and the corresponding one in the dropper over here, just like that. And same thing for the blade spouter, just like that. We place it there in that dropper until you get all the potions that you want in the order that you want. Now the last step we can do is just fill out the rest of the item frames over here. So that's the item frame for the redstone. This is the item frame for the glowstone, just like that. These are the item frames for the blaze powder and the water bottle. So you can put a blaze powder right over here. You can get a water bottle just like that. Put it into your inventory and place it in this item frame over here. Now the last thing we can set up on this system right over here is just having a little button system or like a note block system that lets you know when the potions are done. So back over here where we have the redstone torch and then the piston over here, you want to place a note block just right over there. Set it to any tone right over here, and same thing over here on this block right over there. Set it to any tone. What's going to happen when your potions are done, this is going to beep to let you know they can create more potions. Now we just have to fill up this dropper right at the back over here with our nether warts, and then we can give the system a little test in the front over here. So if I press one of the buttons over here, let's put it at redstone, and we will have the golden carrots. So if I press that over there, you'll see the pistons retract those blocks over here, so I can't press another button over here. If I look inside the brewing stand over here, we should see our nether warts. Next thing should be the golden carrot and then the redstone dust. Now our potions are in this chest right over here. And then we heard a little ding, that means we can ready brew up another potion again. So I'll just press the button right over here. So it should get slow falling in this brewing stand just right there. So we have our nether warts. We have the phantom membrane and redstone dust for the slow falling, but this is pretty much it for the brewing stand. The last thing you can do is just build out the wall completely just right over here. When you finish building out the wall over here, what you can also do right over here is just place some gunpowder in a dropper going to the brewing stand right over here, and then you have your little blaze powder over there. Same thing over here with the dropper with the dragon's breath right over here. This brewing stand over there. Then when your potions are done, you can take them out over here. First put them into this brewing stand right over here. And when you put Dragon Breath in here, it'll turn it into a lingering potion after a few seconds, and you can have your system pretty much set up to whatever you want. Now the only thing you won't be able to do is change your potions from water breathing to night vision using the fermented spider eye. So like I had over here, you can do the same thing, putting another dropper into a brewing stand over here, making sure that you have the right potions in there. And when you do that, you can just ferment it with the spider eye to change it to the opposite potion. And that is going to do it for the brewing stand tutorial. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comments down below and I'll answer them to the best that I can. I know it was a bit lengthy tutorial and a bit confusing in the back over here, but it's pretty simple to build out, and there'll be a world download for this over here just in case you want to check it out and build it for yourself if you have more questions. Anyways guys, it's been Tracking25 and I'll see you guys in the next video.